Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today I'm going to be going over what you should buy this week in Grand Theft Auto Online and what you should avoid with the new weekly update. So the first thing that I want to go over is of course the auto shop. The auto shop is 30% off this week. Now it's not going to show up on my game. Apparently, I don't know what's going on with PC, but they have not given us any of the discounts that are on the console version. So just know that this is actually supposed to be 30% off. It's just not for me. I don't know why, but it's not. So the auto shop is pretty good to make money. I mean, it's not the worst place ever. If you are going to buy an auto shop, if you're planning on buying one, I would definitely not get the staff members. These staff members are pretty much useless. You can use them to deliver the cars that you get that randomly show up in your auto shop that you have to customize to like a customer's liking, and then deliver them. So you can basically use the staff to deliver the cars for you. However, the staff completely suck at their jobs and will maybe only make you like $10,000 if they deliver your car. Whereas if you do it yourself, which doesn't take more than 2 minutes, I would say, you can make like $50,000 or $30,000. So like the profit margin is just way better if you just do it yourself. No matter what, you have to customize the car yourself, fit it to the customer's specifications. Then you can just select a staff member to drive it if you have one. So I would just completely avoid getting the staff members. It is not worth it at all. These guys, like they don't do anything. They're completely useless. Just avoid them at all costs. Now the extra car lift will allow you to customize the second car at the exact same time as the first one. It says you can do double the work and double the pay. That's not true at all. Don't get the car lift. It's not worth it. You do not need it in your garage. You can just use the one car lift as long as you customize the first car, sell it. Then you can customize the second car on the same car lift once the first car is gone. So don't get a second car lift. That is a waste of money as well. Don't get the 2 staff members. That is a waste of money. The emblem, obviously, you guys know what you want. If you want to put like some, emblem in your garage, go for it. Why not? The tint, obviously, that doesn't do anything other than just cosmetic. And the style doesn't do anything either. It's just, it looks cool. Included with the purchase of your auto shop is, of course, an LS Car Meet membership. So that is good, I guess. Those are 50% off this week, though. So, if you don't want to buy an auto shop and you want a membership, they're 50% off. So I guess get one. Yeah, the next thing that I want to talk about is, of course, the vehicle discounts this week. Again, you guys won't be able to see the vehicle discounts because I can't even see them as well, so that kind of sucks. Now, pretty much every single vehicle that's on sale this week is a Tuner's DLC vehicle. We have the Ubermax Cypher on sale this week. We have the Fister Growler, the Emperor Vector, Fister Comet S2, the Dinka Jester RR, the Anis ZR350, the Anis Euros as well. And then on Southern San Andreas Super Autos, we have a couple of cars on sale as well. We have the Karen Futo GTX and the Karen Calico GTF. I'm going to talk about these cars. The Karen Calico GTF, everybody says this is like God's creation for Tuners DLC races. I completely disagree. This thing handles completely terribly. I don't know how to describe how badly it handles, but it has pretty major understeer. So if you don't have one of these, I would honestly say avoid this thing. It's probably not going to win you any races. It used to have a really good top speed. It's still a cool car, don't get me wrong. It's not useless. I just personally don't really like it. And I'm just advising you guys to maybe, think about it really hard if you actually want this thing. The Karen Futo GTX, in my opinion, is completely useless. I know it's from some anime. I can't remember the name of it, but people really like it. So I'm going to offend a lot of people by saying this. Don't buy it. Complete waste of money. The performance is god awful. It's not even really good at drifting anymore, which was its like one sole purpose before. So it's just not really worth owning. It's got customization, I guess. So does the Calico GTF. If you want to customize a car, they're both okay for it. So, but at the same time, if you want to customize a car, the ones on Legendary Motorsport are far better. The Anis Euros, for example, has tons of customization based off a Nissan 370Z. Pretty cool car, not the best. Definitely would say there's better cars to pick up first over the Euros, but it is still pretty cool. The Anis ZR350 is based off of an RX-7 FD. Really, really cool car. This thing's awesome. I would say I recommend it just because it's an RX-7, like it's a pretty iconic car. Pretty good performance-wise, not the best. It's probably, just a little bit better than the Karen Futo GTX. It's probably very similar to the Euros, actually. They're both like better than the Futo GTX, not quite as good as the Calico, but they both handle much better than the Calico, don't get me wrong. Then we have the Dinka Jester RR based off of the Mark V Supra. Pretty cool car. Not exactly the best. A lot of people swear by this thing for tuners races. I don't think it's that good for it, but I mean, to each their own, I guess. Then we have the Fister Comet S2. This thing handles god-awfully, and I'm not even trying to argue with anybody about this, but the Fister Comet S2 does not handle as well as it should, which is a real shame. It's a really cool car. I love the thing. I just wish that it would handle properly. So if you want a car that handles great, the Fister Comet S2 is probably not one for you. If you want to win Tuners DLC races, so like pursuit races, or street races, the Emperor Vector is probably the car that you're going to want to pick up this week, because this thing is absolutely dominant within the tuners races, by my calculations, I guess, or by my knowledge. I used this thing, an unupgraded one, on the Xbox Series S on my expanded and enhanced character, and I was able to win 10 races in a row. My racing record was literally 10-0 using a stock Emperor Vector against people that had fully upgraded other Tuners DLC vehicles. So if that doesn't say something, then I don't know what will. The Vector is a great car for racing. You should definitely pick it up. It's all-wheel drive based off of a Lexus RCF. Very cool car. The Fister Growler is also on sale this week, which is a really good car as well. It handles much better than the Comet S2. The Growler, if you're planning on getting a Fister this week, the Growler is the one to get. Has pretty good customization, looks great, handles well. I mean, it's just basically a better version of the S2, based off of a Porsche Cayman or a Porsche Boxster. Probably the Boxster more so, though, whereas the S2 is based more off of a 911. Then, of course, we have the Ubermax Cypher. This thing's pretty good. It's not a bad car by any means, but it's also probably not going to win you any tuners races. So if that's what you're going for, the Cypher's not probably going to be the best car for you, but it is still based off of a BMW M2, which is a really sick car. It's got great customization, super realistic looking. So the Ubermax Cypher, it's a great car to pick up, in my opinion, this week. So, you know, obviously if you guys are interested in any of these cars, you don't have to listen to my opinion. I'm just giving you my thoughts on the cars. They're all great vehicles in some ways, and, you know, maybe bad vehicles in other ways. So all pretty cool. I like the look of all of them. I really don't have anything against any car that I've gone over, except for the Karen Futo GTX. The thing sucks. But that's pretty much it for the vehicle discounts. Now, if you're looking to make money this week, we of course have triple money on deliveries within the auto shop. So if you do buy an auto shop, or if you've already got one, triple money on deliveries. So if you make 30 grand, you're going to make 90 grand instead of just pure profit. So they're pretty good this week. If you're trying to make some money, the auto shop deliveries are quite good. There's also double money on the auto shop contracts, which are relatively easy. I mean, they're not the easiest thing ever, but they're not the hardest thing ever either. They are double money, so if you want to make some money, that's a good way as well. For those of you who do not want to do anything to do with the auto shop this week, and you would like to do some racing, stunt races this week are double money NRP. These are all really fun. I love stunt racing in GTA Online. I think it's one of the best types of racing you can do. It actually is the best type of racing you can do, in my opinion. Love stunt races, double money NRP. If you get enough people playing, you're going to get some huge money bonuses for winning, like something like probably $60,000 for coming first place if you're in a lobby with 16 people. So, you know, if you start winning some of these, you're going to do pretty well. And if you're interested in the best cars to use, I have a video on that as well. So that's pretty much it for this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, guys. That's what I would recommend buying with the auto shop, and those are the cars that I would recommend buying and maybe staying away from as well. So anyway, I hope this helps you out. If you guys want to know anything, of course, drop a comment down below. I will do my best to get back to you, like I do every single time. And I think that's pretty much it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or if it helped you out. Of course, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'm going to be doing this every single week from now on. And I will see you all in the next video coming out later today. Until then, take care. Peace.